The time has finally come. Coast to coasters are heading on Carnival. Let's go! So yes, as you can probably tell from the title of the video, the Coast to Coasters family is heading on our first ever Carnival cruise. In just under 30 days time, myself, Kate and the boys are heading over to Miami to board the wonderful and brand new Carnival Celebration. She's only been out for a couple of months. She's been in the home port of Miami now for the kind of past month or so, and we are really excited to get on board her. This is our first ever Carnival cruise, having experienced a few different cruise lines now: Royal Caribbean, P&O and MSC, and even Virgin Voyages. We're really excited now to get on what is perhaps one of the biggest and most well-known cruise companies in the world. This has been a long time in the making. We've previously booked Mardi Gras, but unfortunately had to delay it because of COVID. We then had to change it again because of kids club requirements and stuff in the summer, but now we are finally getting on board Carnival Celebration. Super excited to get on board, and in this video what I thought I'd do is go through some of the things that we're excited about and some of the things we're a little bit skeptical about. As always, I'd be really interested to hear in the comments if you've got any kind of feedback, thoughts, and I'd love to hear about your experiences. But let's jump into the video. Now, the Carnival Celebration is Carnival's brand new kind of flagship of the fleet. It's a brand new ship that launched last year, the sister to the Mardi Gras, and it looks like it's got some absolutely fantastic features on. We're really excited to get on board. There are a couple of things we're very nervous about, and I thought I'd kind of start with some of those. So the first thing that I'm a little bit kind of skeptical about is obviously the ship and its kind of crowd levels, how busy it kind of feels. Now, this is an absolutely enormous ship. 6,500 people is the maximum number of passengers it can hold if every single room was filled to the max. Usually though, at double occupancy, around 5,374, so it's no small ship. It really is an absolutely huge mega ship, and I'm very interested to see how that translates then into crowd levels. Are areas of the ship particularly busy? Is trying to get a space at the pool in the morning is a bit of a battle? And what do the venues feel like in the evening? On other cruise lines and stuff, we've had mixed experiences. We've had nights where the ship was really busy and it was almost impossible to get a seat, and other times where it's lovely, you can sit, have a nice little bit of space, but enjoy the atmosphere, have a dance, drink, all that wonderful stuff that you come to enjoy from cruising. But I'm really excited, but also very nervous to see what this ship feels like. I really would like a really lovely kind of nice fun atmosphere without it feeling too crowded. We are going through February half term, but however that is a UK holiday. With it being in America, you are approaching kind of Valentine's Day weekend as well, so who knows? Is it going to be busy? Is it going to be quiet? We'll find out when we get on board, but that's just kind of one of the things that we're slightly worried about, and it leads me now on to the next one. Now, Carnival, we've known for a long while, is obviously one of the biggest kind of cruise companies in the industry. They've got lots of ships and stuff. They do multiple sailings out of Miami, Orlando, and everywhere else in the world. But they have got then a bit of a reputation from what you hear online, what you see in other YouTube videos and kind of read in the forums, and that is that they seem to be known for being quite kind of a party cruise line. Particularly on some of the older ships and what have you, there have been kind of rumours and what have you about, you know, being very lively, lots of kind of parties, you know, music, alcohol and stuff flowing. A lot of people use it for kind of spring breaks and almost this kind of booze cruise attitude and what have you, and we're really interested to see how that translates over to the celebration. On a positive note to that though, we have also read lots of wonderful reviews that say that Mardi Gras and now also Celebration really are taking Carnival to a new level. It appears that Carnival are trying to remove that image of being kind of a booze cruise and party atmosphere and just keep it fun and stuff and lively as it should be, but take it to kind of new kind of heights and levels. Lots of people have been comparing Celebration to the likes of Royal Caribbean and some of their new ships, which is really interesting to see. So we're hoping that translates into a really fantastic experience on board. You've obviously got a beautiful ship, lots of new and exciting venues, and we want that kind of party atmosphere. We want to choose fun, as Carnival say, so we want to have all those wonderful activities and stuff on board, enjoy the music, enjoy the atmosphere, but it would also be nice to obviously still be able to wind down when you need to, particularly with little ones. So we're a little bit skeptical, but we're going in with an open mind. This is our first time that we're going to be on Carnival. You've got to go in and experience it for yourself, and even if it is slightly kind of not to our taste, maybe a different Carnival cruise would be. Who knows? This is all for kind of a new learning experience for us, but yeah, that's one thing that we're kind of skeptical about with this particular cruise, and I'd be very interested to hear your comments down below. Are you a regular Carnival cruiser? Have you been on them before? Have you booked one yourself and you're wondering the same thing? I'd be really interested to know, so let us know down in the comments down below. Moving on now to my kind of next point and stuff, we're really excited about the food options on Carnival. Now, going through the different lists and stuff on Celebration, I won't go through the entire one for you now. I'll perhaps do a dining guide or something in the future, but you've got so many wonderful venues on here. You've got, you know, Guy's Burger Shack. You've got, you know, all these different kind of restaurants, main dining room. You've got the green eggs and ham breakfast. You've got all these wonderful venues here. And the food looks absolutely amazing. The smokehouse in particular as well. We're all big barbecue fans and stuff and love, you know, barbecue and mac and cheese and all that kind of stuff. So there's some really lovely restaurants on board. I know I'm excited for it. I know Kate's excited and the boys will absolutely love it as well. So we're really looking forward to, you know, delving into the different food options there. Got high expectations, but I don't think it will disappoint. Now, the other thing that I'm sure you can well expect that we'd be very interested in trying is Bolt. Now, Bolt is the roller coaster here on board the Carnival Celebration, and this is the reason we booked Carnival all those months back and stuff, well, years back now with Mardi Gras, and that was because obviously you have Bolt, the onboard roller coaster. Now, we wouldn't be coast to coasters if we didn't do a bit of cruising and a bit of theme parks, and this ship is now going to combine almost a little bit of both. So we are super excited to get on board. We know it's kind of a $15 upcharge, but you get 2 laps of that. 2 of you can ride together, and it's going to be such a fun experience. We are super excited to get on board, and obviously we'll share that experience with you on here, let you know what you think and whether it's worth it. But we can't wait to get on board and enjoy the roller coaster at the sea. It's going to be super exciting. Now, continuing on with some of the fun things to do on Celebration, we're really looking forward to obviously enjoying the water park. There's a lovely large water park area at the back of the ship. There's a ropes course, there's mini golf, which I know Oliver is super excited about, and you've got lots of fun kids activities as well. There's a pop-up Build-A-Bear workshop, you've got all the different shows, you've got the Cat in the Hat kind of stuff, you know, Dr. Seuss and what have you, as well as all these lovely activities, which when you've got family and stuff and little ones, that's absolutely perfect. I'm really looking forward to being able to enjoy some of, you know, the adult venues and stuff while the kids are enjoying Kids Club and some of those fun activities, but also doing stuff as a family, you know, enjoying the water parks, enjoying the sun and what have you, and the pools, and that's going to be really good fun. Lots of ships have all these kind of facilities on board, but it looks like it's going to kind of escalate it to another level on Carnival here. You've got this really vibrant, fun, you know, play area and stuff, and we're really looking forward to checking that out. That now takes me into my kind of next thing that we're looking forward to, and that is obviously exploring new ports. Now, one of the things that we've all fallen in love with about cruising is obviously visiting new places. Now, this will be our kind of second Caribbean cruise, having done another one in August, and this has got a few different stops for us. It's got San Juan and Puerto Plata, as well as a stop in Mexico as well, I believe. So lots of lovely exciting ports and what have you. We've been doing some research into them. I'm particularly excited to visit San Juan. The port looks, you know, really interesting. It looks like a really fascinating place, lots of history, and you know, it's lovely that we can venture off and explore different areas. We can go and, you know, enjoy you know, some of the history and the culture. We can go enjoy the pool area and what have you, go to the beach, snorkel, all these wonderful little activities. So that's a really exciting part of cruising for me. These are totally new destinations for I think me and the boys. I think Kate's got a couple new ones as well, but we're really excited to venturing into these ports as well and having a bit of an explore. Now, me, Kate and the boys have done a few different cruise lines together, both as a family as well as individually, and I think we're all just very intrigued to see how Carnival fits into that. For this particular cruise, Carnival was a very similar price to what you'd pay for a Royal Caribbean ship, kind of similar length cruise and what have you, so the price is definitely up there compared to the likes of some of its cheaper and older ships. But that being said though, this is a modern cruise line now, it's a modern cruise ship, you know, brand new, and we're very intrigued to see how that translates into the overall experience. We're expecting very good things of the food, we've heard very good things about the customer experience, and obviously in terms of kind of the activities and stuff being run, there's lots of positives coming out as well. We'll always go in with an open mind and, you know, you know, see what it's like on board and what have you, and just go from there. So we're really intrigued here to see what happens on our first ever Carnival cruise in just under a month's time. So yeah, really looking forward to it. I'd be really interested to hear about your thoughts and stuff on Carnival down in the comments below. If you have sailed on them before, then please let me know your thoughts, experiences. Have you got any tips for us? Have you been on the Celebration before? What's some do's or not do's and what have you, and we'll go through them and read them prior to our cruise. But in the meantime though, that's going to be all for this video. Please hit that subscribe button down below, because after our cruise I'm sure there'll be plenty of videos including a cabin tour, review, dining guide, all that fun stuff for you. But in the meantime though, that's going to be all. Many thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.